Hey guys, so this video is just going to be sort of like a product line overview because I get a lot of questions on the Asian cosmetics that I use, so I kind of want to do a few videos and show you the different items that I have from each different line. The line that I'm going to talk about today is called Lioele, which is a Korean cosmetic company, and the reason why I'm going to show you this one first is because I have the most items from this line, and also it's the line that I've been using the longest. So the first thing I'm going to talk about is probably their most famous item, which would be their BB cream. Now there's a lot of mixed reviews on Lioele BB cream because there are three different types. There is the water drop BB cream, which I hate, the Beyond the Solution BB cream, which I also hate, and then there's the Triple the Solution BB cream, which I absolutely adore. This was the first one that I tried, and I love it. This is actually my backup, and I'm showing you this one because my old one has slightly different packaging, and I want to show you, if you were going to order it, what you would get. So this is what it looks like. It looks almost the same as the Beyond the Solution BB cream, so be careful when you order it. And then it just has a pump and it looks like that. I absolutely love this. It's SPF 30, so it's kind of a high SPF, or 30 doesn't sound that high, but trust me, the white cast on this is insane. It has whitening and wrinkle care. I don't assume that it really does all that much for wrinkle care, but I do think that the whitening in this product works very, very well, which I've done another video about whitening products, and I've mentioned this in that video before. By whitening, I don't mean like trying to bleach your skin or anything crazy like that. Whitening is for diminishing any dark spots or scars that you may have. It helps with that, especially with the high SPF. They really work hand in hand. So I absolutely love this one. For some reason, out of the three, this one smells the best as well, and I'm not really sure why that is. This one is the thickest though, so it does have a lot of coverage, but you can control it by the amount that you put on. So this might be thick for a lot of people because it's thicker than a foundation for sure. I would say the consistency on this is a little bit thicker than the Laura Mercier Silk Cream Foundation. So if you've tried that foundation, you're going to know what I'm talking about. But you really don't need a lot, and I find that this one controls oil really well as well. The color on this is very, very light though, so if you are any darker than NC25, NC30, this is going to be way too light for you. Doesn't mean you still can't use BB cream though. Even if you're darker, you can always adjust it or only use it in certain areas. Like, it'd be really good to brighten and highlight certain areas. I will do a separate video on BB creams and my favorites and how to use them or how I use them, but I'm not going to take up too much time in this video because it's such a broad topic and I want to make sure that I can get to all of the other items as well. So anyway, there's that one. This one is the most expensive one out of the three BB creams though, so keep that in mind. It will last you forever though. My original one I've had for over a year now, and it's maybe half done, if that. The next two things I'm going to talk to you about are actually my favorite, and these are the Crystal Muse eyeshadows, and I have these in silver and gold, and I absolutely adore them. I did try to film a tutorial using these, but it's really hard for me to get used to this new camera for some reason. Like, the macro is different than my old camera, so I was having a hard time with focusing, but that's what they look like. If you saw my Bring On the Bling post on my blog, then you've seen a picture of what the tutorial looked like. It was kind of blurry, so I didn't upload it, but I did record it. And here's what they look like. There's not a lot of color to them, but it's mostly just for the sparkle. Really pretty. I love these, like obsessed with these. So then my second favorite product would be these Lioele Blooming Glosses, and I've had these two for almost a year and a half now, and I absolutely love them. They're a very, very sheer, watery wash of color, so don't expect a lot from these, but the taste is unreal. It's the mix between like the most delicious fruit you've ever eaten and the prettiest flower you've ever smelled. So I don't know, if I ever came out with anything of my own, it would smell and taste like this. They're so amazing. I find that a lot of Korean cosmetics have this similar taste, and I wish I knew what it was. Is it some kind of fruit? Please tell me. If anyone knows, please tell me, because it's one of the most amazing things. And then this one I picked up just recently. This one is sort of like a glittery dazzle glass type of look to it, but I guess they haven't changed the packaging at all. This has a slanted doe foot applicator, just like that. I don't know if you can see right there. And I don't know, this is the one I'm wearing over lip stuff today. The taste is just so good. They are not sticky, but there's a lot of slip to them. So if you don't like that sort of, I don't want to say it's a greasy feel, but it's a little bit of a greasy feel. Like, you don't want to get this in your hair. That would be yucky. So anyway, I love, 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 love these. Don't expect a lot of color from these, but they're nice on top of a lipstick just to add moisture or something like that, or just to wear on their own. I do like them. I think I prefer the colors like this versus these shimmery ones though, so keep that in mind. The next thing that I have that I really like is just a lip balm, and this is the Twist and Swirl lip balm, and it just looks like this, which is no big deal really. It's like a lip balm in a pot, but it has an amazing scent and flavor yet again. It's slightly different than the lip glosses, but it's still really, really good, and this leaves color on my lips, so I like that it's not just a sheer tint or anything like that. It actually, the color I have is pure red, in case you're wondering. That wasn't a very good product description. Sorry. I don't know what to say, it's just lip balm. The next thing I have is the Lioele Cheek Beam Blusher, and this is a cream blush, and you guys know I don't really care for cream blush, but this is what's actually on my lips today, along with that glittery lip gloss. This is in color number 01, and it just looks like this. Really pretty baby doll pink. I haven't used this on my cheeks yet, so I can't tell you what it looks like or how it wears or anything because I don't like cream blushes, but on the lips it's really nice. So I just put this on with my fingers and just go like this. It's like a really nice pink. You know I like those milky baby pinks. So I just use this as a lip balm. It doesn't say that you can, but pretty much any cream blush you can use as a lip balm usually. They also make these eyeshadow sticks, which I'm only going to show you two of them because these two are my favorite colors. This one is, well, I can't even tell you. There's no number system, so I don't know. This one is like a white, like a pearly white, and this one is a grayish blue. This looks a lot like Soft Wash Gray MAC Pigment, except it's a little bit more blue, but that's why I like this one. And then the white one is just a really pretty shimmery white. My lighting is changing like crazy, isn't it? The sun is setting, and it's cloudy out today, and so when the clouds go over the sun and whatever. So that's what those two look like. Blended out, they're really nice because you're not going to be able to see the sparkle, but there is quite a bit of shimmer to the white one and the blue one. The next couple things are mostly for packaging, I would say. They're not my favorite items by far, but the packaging is really, really cute, so I don't know, you guys might like that. This is the Marbling Blush, and this is in color 02, and the packaging is really cute. It looks like a little carriage like from Cinderella, and then it has a rhinestone on it. I'm not going to get close with this because it's basically like a mirror, and also my camera doesn't autofocus, so there wouldn't be much point. But inside it comes with a little brush like this, and then you lift it up, and it has this powder underneath, but I thought it was going to be a little bit more pigmented. It's really more like a highlight powder to me. Even if you're super fair, I can't see this really being a sufficient, like, enough color for blush, but I mean it could. I've never tried it that way. The brush is really cool because it's domed, so it fits right on top of here, and then when you sweep it on you can just go like this. But like I said, it's not enough to be a blush for me, but the packaging is really, really cute. I'm not sure if I would buy this just for the packaging though, so if you're in the market for a nice highlight powder. They also have some eyeshadows, and these ones are the dollish ones, so they have the same packaging as that blush, and what it is a trio of eyeshadows in there, and it just looks like this. Normally I don't like eyeshadows that are separated this way because it can be hard to get in there with your brush, but these ones seem to be okay. I haven't had a problem with them yet, and they do come with like a little sponge tip applicator, which actually does work for these shadows. A lot of the Asian shadows work better with the sponge tip applicators just because most of the time they've got a lot of shimmer and the colors can be very sheer. I'm wearing these today on my eyes, and I applied it with the sponge tip applicators. I have the brown, the blue, and this is the pink gray. The pink gray is the one I just showed you, and then they also have this one, which is the sky blue, which is the one I'm wearing today. Well, I did mix a few different colors. So that's the one I'm wearing today. After using this today, I don't really recommend this one. I just don't really care for the colors in here, so keep that in mind. But I don't know if you like it and you think it looks good. I don't know, and maybe you'll like it. This one is the maple brown one, and I'm also wearing this one today. So I'm not going to do swatches. These remind me a lot of the not the Bath & Body Works, the Body Shop trios that had come out last year. The pigmentation and the payoff is quite similar, as the color. I wish I had it with me. I gave it to my mom, so I don't have it with me on hand right now, but it looks pretty much the same. So if you liked those or missed out on those, you might like these. I don't think that these are that great, personally. I think they're just kind of standard, and the color schemes are not really all that great either. They're just very traditional. And the last two things that I have, I almost forgot about, actually. This is the Crystal Muse lipstick, and these are actually really nice. I have color number 02, and it just looks like this. Hold on, I have something on mine. And this is really pretty. I do like this a lot. The color payoff and the feel of this lipstick is very nice, as well as the scent. It is different than the other two things that I showed, but still nice. I think that the packaging is the same as the Shu Amore lipsticks because they look exactly the same, but also these pop out, so if you had really cute Shu Amore packaging that you wanted to put this in, you could do that as well, or vice versa. So I like that a lot. And then this is one of the Crystal Muse blushers, and I have number 02 Soft Lilac, and this is the only lilac blush that I have, and I really wanted this because I don't have one. And you guys know that I'm obsessed with blush. Now, it looks very, very light, and you would think that it wouldn't show up on my skin tone, but it actually shows up really well. And I think that it's a common misconception that people have about light blushes is that it won't show up on medium skin tones, and that it will only be for fair skin tones. That's not the case. Like, a lot of times, if you just put on enough, it will show up. But I would say on anything darker than my skin tone, this would look kind of ashy and powdery on, because it is so light. So there's what it looks like right there. But this does show up on me, so if you're about NC 25 or anything lighter than that, that will show up on you. Even NC 30, I think it will show up a little bit. You just have to apply it with the right brush and just kind of work with it. What was I going to say? It is very, very finely milled, so if you are wondering about that, it feels like silk. It's really, really soft. And I have worn this in a couple videos before. I'm not sure if anybody remembers, but I did wear this a few times. I haven't touched it lately just because it's winter and what am I going to be doing with this soft lilac blush, but I do plan on bringing it back for the spring. So that's pretty much it for the overview of the Lioele products that I personally own, and I'm not sure which brand I'm going to do next, so you guys can let me know which one you guys want to see next. I did start a new blog. It's a shopping blog, so I will link it in the info box if you're interested. Basically what it's going to be is like a picture blog, and it'll just show you the things that I bought for the day or recently, and those things may become part of a review later on. I am working on, I've mentioned it before, I am working on a new channel, possibly, that I want just short reviews on. So large product reviews like this, where it's a whole range of products, will still be here on my main channel, but if I'm reviewing just one thing, like if I'm just reviewing one eyeshadow trio or one lipstick or something like that, I want it to go in another channel so that way I don't congest this channel, blah blah blah. But I don't want to, you know, have anybody really going over there yet. I know a lot of people have found it already. If you are interested in signing up early, I guess I'll put the link in the info box, but I wouldn't expect any videos on that channel until after I move, because I kind of want the background to be the same for all those videos, and just I want them to be quick, and I don't really have time right now. But that is in the works for sometime this year, so hopefully that will go well. And the reason why I'm even telling you about that other channel is because that channel and the shopping blog will go hand in hand, so you'll get to see the things that I purchased, and I actually will be taking requests on the second channel. I almost forgot. So you can get these products a couple of different places. The only place that I know of right now is prettyandcute.com, or you can find them on eBay. I don't necessarily want to promote buying things on eBay, because I know there's like a lot of fake cosmetics and shady sellers on eBay. So I mean, if you can find a great seller sometimes, then that's awesome, but I don't want to recommend everyone go over there because, you know, whatever. But I do know the girl that owns prettyandcute.com, and she gets all of her stuff right from Lioele, so you know, everything's authentic and everything like that. And I also have a promo code for you guys for 5% off. She asked me if I wanted to give a product away with the purchase, but I figured that it would be better for you guys to save money than to get the same product every single time you ordered with like my promo code. Like if it was like a lip balm, you'd get the same lip balm every single time, and I just thought it would be smarter for you guys to save 5%. So hopefully you guys agree with that and you're not sad that you're not getting a lip balm or something like that. But I think that in the long run the 5% off is better. So of course the promo code is just my name, Hollyana Ree, and you can just type that in and I'll put the link below for you guys. So that's basically it. I'm sorry if the lighting drove you crazy. I know that a lot of you guys are very picky, as am I, about my lighting, so I can totally understand, but I didn't think it was going to fade in and out so much during this filming. So anyway, that is basically it, and I will talk to you guys later.